We're super excited to bring back Resonance. It's been on a brief hiatus. This is the Exploratorium's sort of adventurous music series, bringing you music and sound that you may have never heard before. Tonight we're delighted to feature the Bay Area Persian Music Ensemble. I am the curator, Wayne Grimm, and this is just the second in the return of the series, and we hope there'll be many, many more. Stay tuned for announcements about future programs. First, I just want to say, this little card on your seat will tell you about other programs that are happening and how you can become a member of After Dark, and save lots of money if you do, because you can see all of the programs if you do that. Tonight, this evening's program, the theme is patterns. You may notice intricate rhythms, recurring melodic motifs, and cyclical forms. The ensemble brings to life the natural and cultural patterns that have shaped Persian classical music for centuries. So it's a great fit for the patterns theme. The ensemble, directed by Faraz, Minooei, is a nonprofit inclusive community orchestra made up of musicians with roots in the Iranian plateau and founded in 2020. It's dedicated to preserving, sharing, and performing the traditional and classical music of Persia. After the performance tonight, we will have the opportunity for questions with Faraz. So please welcome Faraz Minooei.
Thank you. I'm going to read a passage from our website, Bay Area Persian Music Ensemble.com. We have roots in the Iranian plateau and our branches have extended far. We enjoy and practice the artwork that has been passed down to us for generations, from the plains where civilization blossomed. This ensemble belongs to the Bay Area and is not an exclusive society. We look forward to collaborating in creative projects and meeting new members. Now, it is very difficult to talk about the philosophy, arts, and way of living of a land that has provided roots to civilization for thousands of years in just 10 minutes. All I can say is, here it is. But let me draw your attention to one concept out of many that weaves through all arts of Iran, from sculpture to architecture, painting, calligraphy, photography, storytelling, poetry, and music. We call this concept Kul and Juz. The whole and the part. The examples could be the world and a human, a jungle and a leaf, an ocean and a droplet, or if you want to make it more poetic, an ocean and a tear. You can think in many different ways about this. You might think that the droplet exists for the ocean because it's always going toward the ocean. But one might argue that an ocean is nothing without the droplets. And without them, there would not be any ocean at all. So you can think in many different ways. But what's important is that the whole and the part exist for each other. They are intertwined. And without one, the other one disappears. Another point is that if you take a very close look at the leaf, you can actually see a shape of a tree inside in the leaf. Now, or even an entire jungle within it, right? But now, the leaf itself becomes the new whole. Or think about an ocean of pain inside a single tear. What comes to mind here are the Mandelbrot patterns. We also have this concept in our music with sonic shapes and patterns. It creates a Mandelbrot-like design. Of course, you can zoom in on one melody, but after a while, you lose control and enter a state of just enjoying the ride. You're not entangled, but you observe. We call this a state khalse. In this state, you decide how to feel or what to think. We practice this artwork through radif. Radif has evolved in the past 300, 400 years, and it's the main repertoire that Persian musicians practice. It not only teaches melodies, but ways of thinking. The music you're going to listen tonight has roots in radif. But the radif itself has roots in folk music of Iran. Now, the folk music of Iran is incredibly diverse. It seems like each village is a remnant of a civilization or an empire. Radif is registered as an intangible cultural heritage at UNESCO. And so allow me to read you their definition. The radif of Iranian music is the traditional repertoire of the classical music of Iran that forms the essence of Persian musical culture. More than 250 melodic units called gushe are arranged into cycles with an underlying modal layer providing the backdrop against which a variety of melodic motifs are set. Although the main performance practice of Iranian traditional music unfolds through improvisation according to the mood of the performer and in response to the audience, musicians spend years learning to master the radif as a set of musical tools for their performances and compositions. The radif may be vocal or instrumental, performed on a variety of instruments with different performance techniques, including the long-necked lute, tar, and setar, as well as the santur, hammered dulcimer, kamanche, spike fiddle, and ney, reed pipe. Passed from master to discipline through oral instruction, the radif embodies both the aesthetic practice and the philosophy of Persian musical culture. Learning the radif stretches over at least a decade of self-devotion, during which the students memorize the radif's repertoire and engage in a process of musical asceticism intended to open the gates of spirituality. This rich treasury lies at the heart of Iranian music and reflects the culture and national identity of the Iranian people. Now please welcome the ensemble.